You know you need to create content for your brand or business, and it does not have to be overwhelming. Created this video to give you the exact content system that I use for the brands that I work with so that you can create unlimited content and make it easy and build it within your schedule. Hey guys, my name is Jason Azamba. I help you create predictable marketing and sales systems. In this video, I'm going to break down the exact method that I use with the founders, startups, and brands that I create content for. So let's get into it. The first thing that you need to understand is that you need a simple and effective way to create content, and you need high quality content. So how do you do that if you're a busy founder, you're a busy business owner? You need to think from macro to micro. That's why I've got it here. It's the big picture to the small. And in this case, it's the big assets to the small assets. What do I mean by this? Well, this process I'm going to share with you, you can use in any business type. First step is to record raw content. This might seem obvious, but you don't need to create another schedule on your calendar to create content. You already have meetings. You already have conversations with your business partner. You already have brainstorming sessions. You need to look at what you're already doing in your schedule and record what you're already doing. You need to get that raw content, whether it's audio or video. So use Google Meet, Zoom, whatever you'd like, or even your phone to record the audio. You just need either a video or the raw audio. So look at the calls, meetings, and conversations. You don't need to engineer anything more. Just plug into what you're already doing. So the first step is to record that. So say that you've got that. You've got the raw, if it's video, it's going to be big. You're going to need to convert that into an MP3. We're going to organize this into a blog. So once you have the raw recording, step 2 is to organize it into a blog. I like Microsoft for this purpose because the transcription is very accurate. So if you do have Microsoft, use Word, open up Word, and then this little microphone, hit this drop down and hit transcribe, and it'll look like this. Upload the MP3. To convert your MP3, if you need a tool, I like to use MediaHuman audio converter. You can drop the video in. That's why I like it. You can drop the full video in and it'll convert it automatically to MP3. You don't have to do a conversion in between. So get that MP3, then upload it here. It'll take about 5 to 10 minutes depending on the length. And then you just add the text. You don't need the speakers or anything like that. Just add the text to your Word document. Now we're going to use prompting to turn this into a blog. So we're going to use ChatGPT to do that. I've got ChatGPT open. In this chat, I've created a chat that is already trained on this particular brand. So it knows the tone, it knows the voice, it knows all that good stuff. So you're gonna have to train it, put all your information in about what your brand's about, your target market. Do that beforehand. So this is already ready to go. All I need to do is put this prompt here to get my article. I said, create a blog post that includes a captivating title and subheadings for each section. Make sure that it appeals to our target market, make it easy to read and interesting, include the top and most relevant points from this transcription. Here's the transcription. And a little note too, when you're putting this in, one thing I learned later, if you want to space down in Mac, hit Shift, hold Shift and return, and then you space down and then you can grab your text here and then you can put it in like that and then hit enter so it can start working. I've already done this, so here's what the article looks like. And this chat already works really well. So I've got a strong title, and I've got a subtitle. I've got sections that I want already. So this is already 80% of the way there. I will tell you that you are the expert. You already have the knowledge. So this gets you 80% of the way. Read through this. Don't spend too much time. Take 10 to 15 minutes max, read through it, make sure the information is correct, but then also tweak it to match it to your brand tone, the way that you speak or the way that you want to be represented with your content. So this is an 80% solution to get to this point. All right, so we've got the blog post. You need to edit it. I've already talked about it. Now we need to create artwork. We are going to use Midjourney for that. Go to midjourney.com. It's $10 for a subscription, and it's really the best AI visual tool out there. What I try to do sometimes is take the title of the article and put it in there and see what I generate. So cold is the fastest way to train resilience. This is for a cold immersion brand. I tried it, and these are good, but I already created something similar, so I wanted something different. So you can tweak it to what you want. This is assuming you have a blog or you have a website already. You're going to put this blog post on your website, and this is going to be the banner graphic for that website. But now we're going to use this in a different way. We're going to, step 3 is create a carousel post. This is for Instagram or LinkedIn, even TikTok, but in this case, we're going to use it for Instagram. You do need to pick one social channel. So just pick a social channel. You don't need to get crazy and feel like you need to be everywhere. You're going to master just, you're going to have a blog and you're going to master one channel. Now we're going to go and we're going to create a template. The first time you do this, it's going to take a little bit longer, but you're going to take a template that you're going to use for all of the content in the future for the next 3, 6 months to a year. So we open up Canva. I've already created a template. So the way that you're going to do this is you're going to pick an Instagram square. You're going to say here, you're going to go to design in Canva and say Instagram carousel template. And you'll get some options. Just go through these and pick one you like and you're going to tweak it. So pick that template. You can even just use the first page and customize it. Just pick one that you like. You're going to put that photo in. You're going to upload the photo that you created for the article. You're going to upload it to Canva, and then you're going to insert it to the title page. Then you're going to copy and paste. So put your logo, put your website, leave room for a title, have a page number, that kind of thing. The cool thing too is when you add the image, it'll give you some options to change the colors based on that particular image. Let me show you what I mean. So this is how you can always keep the same template but customize it so it's a little bit different every time. So since I've uploaded this photo and I open this color, it gives you option photo colors. So you can mess around with these colors to design the colors. Okay, so that's the title. Then we're just going to copy and paste that. And I've already done that. And I'm going to start putting my content in. All right, so I don't want you to spend a lot of time going through the article. We're going to go back, and what we need to do here, so we've created the template, and we're gonna build it as we go, but we need to use prompting to turn the blog into slides. We're gonna go back to ChatGPT, and we're gonna add another prompt. So this is past our article. All right, so this is the second prompt. So create a 7 to 12 page carousel social post, include the most important and interesting points from this article, make it suitable for Instagram, keep it concise and to the point, and have the final slide be a call to action. Okay, so this is great. Then it breaks down everything easily for me. It's in slides, it's going to fit on these, and it's going to be visually driven. This is great. So now I've got these slides, go through the same thing. This is 80%. You want to edit this, spend no more than 10 minutes or so editing it. I put the title, put the description, title, description, title, description, title, description. So you can just plug in your content. You just copy and paste it, plug it in, and then the last one will be your call to action. These posts are good because they offer value, right? Interesting, and they look good. And then at the end, you have your little pitch for your value proposition. One design thing I want to share with you, going back here. These you don't want to just have, let me show you. You don't want to just have the photo in there because it's hard to read. So you want to use transparent. You want to use some transparent elements. Like these, you can search transparent background and these will come up. I've actually put just one on the title, so it's a little bit brighter. But then I've used two. You can see it here. I've used two. Here's what it looks like without it. I've used two transparent backgrounds to bring your attention to the text. So it kind of focuses in on and creates like a vignette effect. But you still have the flavor, you still have the photo there, but it's just not really so pronounced. So that's a great way to bring the attention to the text. And then you can also change colors. You can hit this color and you can see which colors make things stand out or make things interesting for the title, I like doing one word in the title. And that's why you usually see it. Here, we can do it here. Like that. It's got one word in there just so it stands out, and then it's a color that's grabbed from the photo. We were working from macro to micro. We recorded a raw piece of content that we took from a meeting or whatever we had on our schedule that we're already doing. We have the opportunity to talk about something expert level. We captured it, we transcribed it. We used prompting to turn it into a blog post. We edited it, put our expertise and fine-tuned it, and then we created a graphic. Then we took that graphic and then we put it into our template that we used, and then we took the content and from our blog post, and then we converted it into condensed content for the carousel post. If you like more content like this, make sure you subscribe so I can keep doing this. It encourages me to keep going and providing this and showing you the real stuff that I'm doing with clients and helping them scale their brands and businesses. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.